कहो एक बार हे मित्रों, सनातन धर्म की जय हो। कहो एक बार हे मित्रों, वैदिक धर्म की जय हो। सनातन धर्म की जय हो। वैदिक धर्म की जय हो। वैदिक धर्म की जय हो। आर्य समाज की जय हो। कहो एक बार हे मित्रों, सनातन धर्म की जय हो। वैदिक धर्म की जय हो। आर्य समाज की ओम विश्वानि देव सवितर दुरितानि परासुवा। यद्भद्रं तन्न आसुवा। यद्भद्रं तन्न आसुवा। ओम शांतिः शांतिः शांतिः। धर्म प्रेमी भाइयों और बहनों, brothers and sisters who follow dharma, before I begin, I forgot, I wish to acknowledge the honored presence of Behin Shanti and her dear daughter. They are great benefactors of this Gurukul. Next week, if we have the time, we have a large program next week, but some weeks soon, I will certainly ask her to say a few words. And I would like 1 week for Bhai Yudhishthir to sing for us. Great singer. I heard him before, and I'll ask him in time to sing. But for tonight, for today, I would like to, this is a pravachan I've given before, but these pravachans are ageless. They are timeless. It's not that you give them 1 week and they don't apply to subsequent weeks. And I've been trying to go back. I have hundreds of pravachans on this flash drive I have here in this machine. And I would like to share these pravachans with the upcoming students and the pundits for them to deliver. These are ageless pravachans. And I looked at one last night. I said, before I go do a new one, knowledge doesn't have an end. Rather than go do a new one, let me see an old one that I've given before that can give the ageless message. And today, and we can never exhaust knowledge. I can't preach all knowledge in one pravachan of 20 minutes. I can give you little, or give myself a new little doses of that knowledge to see how you can make use of that in your daily lives. And here is the question. How do we know that we have knowledge in us? And the reverse is, how do we know when ignorance is at work in us? And we'll quote one verse from our sacred writings. Let me hear that harmonium. Amanitvam. Can you say that, please? Let me say it first. Amanitvam. Say that. Amanitvam. Lovely voice. Lovely voice. Again, listen carefully. Amanitvam. Say that. Amanitvam. Adambhitvam. Adambhitvam. Ahimsa. Kshantirarjavam. Kshantirarjavam. Acharyo. Acharyo. Pasanam shaucham. Pasanam shaucham. Stairyam. Stairyam. Atma vinigraha. Atma vinigraha. I love this. I love this. I read it. I take these sacred writings when I come from the train. I have it in my book bag. And when I come in on the Long Island Railroad train in the afternoon, I have a good 17 minutes. And I turn to one of these verses for my own inspiration. I don't have an audience there I can talk to. I have only my ego and my intellect and my mind and my active and cognitive senses to talk to. And I'm doing my own dhyan, my own meditation in the train. Our rishis, munis, gurus, yogis, and acharyas want to tell us that, and Vijay, don't play that book, son. They want to tell us that when we do not have arrogance in us, absence of arrogance. Look at the word, amanitva. Man means arrogance. And aman means when there is no man, abhiman, when there is no arrogance in us. And adambhitvam, when there is no pretense and show off in us. Pretense, pretend to be what you're not. It's called in our language show off. When there is no show off in us, and these are rough terms, pardon me, but the verse has them and I have to focus on them. But when we don't have arrogance in us, and when we don't have show off in us, and let me stop there. Look at the rishis. Arrogance leads to show off, and show off leads to arrogance. They are two sides of the same coin. But the point is, the rishis, munis, gurus, yogis, and acharyas are saying that when you don't have arrogance in you, and so the flip side of the coin, when you don't have show off in you, that's a sign that knowledge is working in you. And the reverse, when you love to be arrogant, and you love to show off and to be what you're not, then ignorance is working in you. And I'm telling myself this. I need to embody, personify, and project this. Oh God, let me never be arrogant. Oh God, let me never have a show-off approach, because that's the height of ignorance. Let's continue. When there is no desire to harm anybody, when people do things to you, the first thing you want to do is to be vindictive and harm them. When you can step back and look at the whole situation from a non-participatory mode, meaning you're not in it, and you see it, you say, my God, is that what I was about to do? Go silent, go dead. Do not desire to harm anybody. Forgive somebody and be straight. Rectitude means straight. Be straight in your dealings. When those things work in you, those are the signs that knowledge is working in you. And when the very opposite to those things are operative in you, that's a sign ignorance is operative in you. We're going to chant it in a moment. Let's continue. Acharyo pasanam shaucham. And when you see a teacher any place, it can be United States, Guyana, Canada, wherever there's a teacher, oh my God, go show him the inclination to want to serve him. Can we get you something to eat? Can we get you something to drink? Can we get you a place to lie down? You just had a midday meal. Would you like to lie down? The place is cold. Can we get you a blanket? Namaste, Acharyaji. If you're going to Richmond Hill, can we provide you a ride? Acharyaji, where are you staying tonight? Don't let him have to ask you, Satish, can I stay in your house tonight? You step out of your way and ask, where are you staying tonight, Acharyaji? Oh, you teacher of wisdom. We don't have much space, my wife and I and our 4 children, but once there's space in the heart, once there's place in the heart, there will be place outside. And if there's no accommodating spirit in the heart, no matter how much space you have on the outside, you still don't have space. Acharyaji, I will give up my bed for you, Acharyaji, with a loving heart. Acharyaji, you sleep here for tonight, and I'm going to get you to the Penn Station, 34th Street, first thing in the morning on your way to Philadelphia. Serve a teacher of wisdom, and you will see that the workings of purity begin to impact your inside, and purity will be operative on your inside. And the result is you will feel very steady. You will not be agitated easily. You'll be very steady.